Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining our webinar. So today we will be conducting webinar on quality, the game changer during handover. My name is Lisa and I will be the moderator for today's webinar. Before we begin to the webinar, let's go over some guidelines and housekeeping items to ensure a smooth and engaging webinar. First of all, kindly mute your microphones throughout the sessions to minimize the background noise. If you have any questions or comments, please use the chat box on the right-hand side. You can drop your questions in the chat box given. And also, we encourage if you have any questions, feel free to ask and share your thoughts during the Q&A segment. Before that, please register yourself. So we will be providing e-certificate and also we will be providing the CPD points. So please register to the link given in the chat box. Now let's introduce our speaker for today. We have a pleasure of hosting Farah Rahim, who is our digital transformation consultant. She will be taking over and conducting these webinar sessions. She has a wealth of knowledge of quality and safety. So we are grateful to have her today. Let her share her insights with us. So I will now hand over the virtual floor to Ms. Farah. So please join and let's welcome her.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. My name is Farah. I'm actually a specialist, a digital transformation specialist, a representative Bina initiative as a company. So today I will be talking about quality, and the title would be "Quality is the Game Changer During Handover." So you can see I will be speaking in short, quality and handover. So how does quality can help and how quality can change the perspective of handovers. Okay, first of all, we have to understand what qualities are. So I got this from Google, where this is actually has been translated or has been defined by certain parties to understand. So quality, in a way, is actually is a degree to which an object or entity, example, process, product, or service, satisfies a specified set of attributes of requirements. The quality of something can be determined by comparing a set of inherent characteristics with a set of requirements. So the most important keyword that I would like to emphasize here is process, product, or service. So it's a set of process, product, or service that satisfy a specified or set of attributes or requirements. So that is the definitions of quality. So the value of quality in constructions. First, if you put quality into a project, you would be able to drive contractors' performance. And then you can improve customer experience. This is the most important key. Reduce administration costs that will help you in a good return of investment and deliver high quality projects. So this is perfect for your branding. So to elaborate more on this, so if you put quality in place, so what you can have is you can reduce costs. So reduce costs on rework and administration by 50% and defect rectification management by 80%. So you by reducing costs 50% in administrations and 80% by defect rectification, you save a lot of you will contribute into your return of investment, your return of ROIs. And then not only that, it can help you to improve your quality, to drive continuous improvement across your business. And then increase customer satisfactions. Increase their customer satisfaction that soon will help in your branding. So I would like to emphasize a little bit more on increased customer satisfactions. During handover period, when you actually able to satisfy customer, you will be able to have a return customer, which means you will start to have a regular customer. Because if you talk about constructions in building residential a residential unit, for example, you will tend to have a specific customers that will be repeat their buy. So if you're able to improve your quality or you manage your quality, you will be able to have a set of customers that will keeping you as their preferred developers or contractors. Who will actually benefit from quality? So that will be managers, customer service, contractors, and customers. So if I would like to ask you, why do we need quality in place in a certain project, for example? Do you have any idea why do we need quality? Is it because it's actually a requirement, or do you think it's something that actually can help into your business? Because if you can see managers, customer service, contractors, and the customer itself, for here we can see customers is the best person that will be benefiting from quality. That is pretty normal. Everyone think that quality will only contribute or only benefit to customers, but actually quality will also benefit the managers, the customer service, and the contractors as well. How? Managers, you will use quality to benchmark performance across multiple projects. So which means by having quality, by putting quality or by focusing in quality, you can monitor performance across multiple projects, because as a developer, I'm very sure that you will have multiple projects. So multiple projects, but you have 1 or 2 managers to manage this. So if you actually focusing on quality, you will be able to have 1 key person to monitor all the projects. Secondly, you will have customer service. So during handover period, customer service is the most hardworking personnel, because they need to manage inspections and check the handover status. So before we're handing over the keys to our customers, definitely they will need to do multiples of inspections. So who will be managing this? Customer service. So who will be maintaining or will be overseeing quality? It will be the customer service. Next will be the contractors. So contractors also need to be in this process, because they need to access and update defect rectification status in real time. Because failing to do so, they will only delay time, they only delay the rectifications or delay the processes, so that it will be delayed. They will be delayed on a handover during the handover period. We will delay the key handover. I'm sorry. So the next will be the customers, to conduct digital inspections with a simple app, if there is. It's optional, right? Because they need to conduct. If now most of the developers, what they do is they will do paper and pens, a form where they need to do all those remarks. They need to take a note on each of the defects in their unit. So they need to do that, and there's a lot of administration needs to be done during that time. So all these are the key persons, or I can say the responsibilities of key person who will be involving in quality. So quality during handover. Again, I emphasize again, improve customer experience, reduce defect rectification time, and mitigate real risk. How? So this is actually a handover process. So this is actually what will happen during the handover process. So if you can see on my left-hand side here, it will start here, where customer lodge defects. So it will lodge defects. So they have a case creation date. All right, yeah, this is a normal process now. And then you have a confirmation inspections, where you confirm the case together. They need to have a date there, and then they will start. You can see pending, start, or work in progress. And then they have to complete the case. Who will complete the case? Will be the contractor itself. And then they will close the case. So all this will involve a lot of parties. So this will involve the whole 4 key personnel that I mentioned just now. The managers, the customer service, the contractors, and the customer. So this one simple processes will involve 4 parties and hundreds of multiple forms. So what happens if we can digitize quality processes? Because just now we're talking about we have 4 key personnel and we have a lot of processes to go through. You see how many processes, how many steps, but this is only putting steps, but it doesn't count where it has to be rectified again, where it goes back to the square one. So there's a multiple processes that need to be, multiple steps that need to be taken during this one single process. So it's involving a lot of party, involving a lot of forms, involving a lot of tasks. So we digitize quality processes. So ideally, it would be great if we have one single platform who can generate PDF files for easy sharing and reporting of information. So which means whatever information that you have, all the forms that you have, you can digitize, and you can export into PDF, so you can share it easily. And then you have one single dashboard to monitor, to monitor all the processes, and you can see how many pending jobs, how many work done, and you can also monitor your contractors' performance. And then also, not only PDF export, you also can do Excel export. So all these processes, all this form, we combine into one single platform, so that will reduce project quality and handover administration by 80%, as I mentioned earlier from my presentations. So reduce defect and project handover cost up by 50%. How? By reduce defect rectification management cost by 90%, reduce defect rectification time by 50%, reduce defect rectification cost by 50%. Yeah, you can see all this chart. In this chart, you can see how can it help you by reducing the defects and project handover cost. So I think that's all for now. So I think in a nutshell, I am actually explaining to you how does quality can help you during your handover processes.
Okay, thank you, Farah. Thank you for your sharing on the quality. Do any one of you have any questions? Or if you have a questions, do share at the chat box given. So if there is no questions, as we came to the end of today's webinar, I would like to thank for all the participants who joined to our webinar today. And please register yourself to the link given, as we will provide the e-certificate and also the CPD point. And be sure to check our websites for our upcoming webinars, and in our social media platforms, and do register for the upcoming webinars as well. And once again, thank you, Farah, for your sharing, and thank you for all the participants who shared today. Thank you.